I stayed in a broken marriage for 7 years. Until one night changed everything. People always said marriage is beautiful. But nobody tells you what to do when love slowly turns into silence. To fully understand this story, let me tell from the start. I married Daniel because I loved him. Not because he was rich. Not because life was easy. But because he promised, no matter what happens, we will face it together. The first year was sweet. We laughed, prayed together, shared dreams. But after marriage, something changed. Daniel became distant. Not abusive, not loud, just absent. He would come home, eat, scroll his phone, and sleep. No conversations, no affection, no questions about my day. Whenever I complained, he said, "Marriage is not romance every day. You're overthinking." So I stayed quiet, because I believed a good wife endures. So if you watch this far, drop a comment on your thoughts. Years of silence. Years passed. I cooked. I cleaned. I supported his business. I prayed for us alone. But I felt lonely inside my own marriage. One night, during an argument, I asked him, "Do you still love me?" He didn't shout. He didn't argue. He just said calmly, "I don't know." That night, something broke inside me. Still, I stayed. Because marriage is forever. Right? The day everything changed. One evening, Daniel forgot his phone at home. It rang. I wasn't snooping. I only wanted to hand it to him when he returned. But the message preview popped up. "I miss you. I wish you were my husband." My hands started shaking. I opened the phone. There was no physical affair, but there were months of emotional messages. Late night calls, plans, promises. Another woman had the part of him I begged for. When he returned, I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I asked one question: "Why didn't you leave instead of breaking me quietly?" He said, "I stayed because you're a good wife." But I fell out of love, the hardest decision. That night, I packed a small bag. Daniel looked shocked. "Where are you going?" I replied, "To find myself again." For the first time in years, I chose peace over endurance. The divorce wasn't easy. People judged me. Some said I failed as a wife. But they didn't live in my silence. 2 years later, I rebuilt my life. I laughed again. I slept without tears. I learned that love should not feel like begging. One day,